Today, we're going to be playing the first Forza Motorsport game versus the newest one. Let's see how much things have changed. Look at that original Xbox logo, so nostalgic. Welcome to Forza Motorsport, the first one ever, the one that started it all. Fun fact, I have never actually played this game before, so I'm excited to see what the old Forza was like. There's a lot of different modes you could jump into on this game, but I think we're going to try out career mode because that's the way it's meant to be played. We have a few options here for our first car. I think the obvious answer here is we go for the Lexus IS300. We're hopping into our first race here on a map you're all going to be familiar with. We're in the world famous Laguna Seca. My first impressions are graphics are not up to modern standard, of course, but I actually think they're pretty good for the time. One of the key things that makes you realize you are playing a Forza game is that racing line that's still in the modern iterations of the game. One thing that's interesting to me is that you can't get that first person wheel POV that everybody is so used to these days. Another observation I've noticed is that the cars rarely ever leave the driving line. Oh, I tried to do the shortcut, but it did not work out for me. It looks like this game also had car damage. That's very ahead of its time. I do want to take a look at what customization options we have in this game compared to what we have in the modern day. Now, this is one of the things I've always thought is super cool about Forza, how you can modify the specific engine components. We have engine tuning, intake and exhaust, fuel and ignition, turbo, supercharger. The game also gives you a lot of customization options when it comes to the body parts of the car, which is very reminiscent of the current Forza games. I'm a little surprised you can even upgrade the taillight color as well as add a roll cage to the car. Mind you, this game is from 2005, so it's not like you were seeing this kind of crazy customization options in the other games that were around at the time. Don't get me wrong, there were other games that allowed you to customize your car, but I feel like Forza gets more in depth than the rest. I am surprised you can also apply decals. I'm not sure if other games had this at the time. This is another thing that's very popular in the new Forza games that I had no idea was in these old school games. Now we're going to try a hill climb map. I believe this map is based in Japan. For 2005, these graphics are great. I just wish that we could have that wheel POV that we have nowadays. This is such a detailed map for 2005. I'm honestly really loving this game so far. I'm also now noticing this game had real-time cosmetic damage that you could check out on your car. Another thing that was way ahead of its time for the Forza Motorsport series. I'm not gonna lie, Forza Motorsport 1 has treated me extremely well, but now we're gonna jump onto the modern and latest Forza Motorsport and see how different it is. Immediately, you can tell there are some major graphical differences from 2005 up until now. There's not a lot to say about this game that you don't already know, but this is a beautiful game. I say as there's a big texture glitch in the ground. One thing is apparent when playing this game right now. Fundamentally, the gameplay is identical to the original Forza Motorsport. Now, I'm sure there's physics differences and all that, but you have your racing line, you have the cars racing on a popular racetrack. Nothing has really changed in that respect in terms of Forza Motorsport, and I think that's what keeps a lot of people with this series. It does seem like the AI is a little bit more intelligent. One modern addition to the game is all of these cutscenes that are super, super cool. Obviously, this has been in a lot of the newest Forza games, but it's something that you didn't see in that original Forza Motorsport. And wow, the graphics on this night map are also just incredible. I mean, going from the last game to this, it is truly night and day, but it shows you how far that the Forza Motorsport series has come. When you're damaging your car in this game, it is a lot more realistic than in Forza Motorsport 1 as well. One thing that's a little disappointing from the start is that we only have 3 options to choose from for our first car. If I remember right, in the original Forza Motorsport, we had like 6 options. One thing I found really annoying about this game so far, I'm like 17 minutes in. It's all just been cutscenes and pre-races. I just want to jump into the game already. I just went to go check out what cars I have, and somehow I have a Porsche 911 GT2 RS in my inventory. One of my biggest complaints with the newest Forza games, right out of the gate, they give you the most impressive cars in the game. They give you Lamborghinis, they give you Porsches. What I like about the older games is that you have to work up from the bottom. You have to start with the piece of crap car and work your way up and race to earn the good cars. This is something I feel like the Forza series has lost in the last decade. While the original Forza Motorsport had a lot of customization options, this game takes it to another level. Another big change with modern Forza is the ability to tune and tweak very specific things such as the gearing, the alignment, the anti-roll bars, your suspension components, your tire pressure. When it comes to customization, one of the biggest features that Forza Motorsport has added is the ability to download designs from other players online. And when it comes to the vinyl shapes, there are a lot more options than in the original game. When it comes to the Forza Motorsport series, one thing is abundantly clear. While the graphics and the amount of features has changed, the fundamentals of the gameplay have not. I believe that is the big reason that Forza has been able to maintain such a loyal fan base that grows every single time they release a new game. While the new Forza is fun, I was still able to get a lot of enjoyment out of playing the older version of the game, and I think that says a lot. Let me know in the comments what your favorite Forza Motorsport game of all time is. Please subscribe because most people who watch my videos aren't. This has been Brandon Caliber. Thank you.